The OnePlus 2 has only just arrived, but we've already found things that could have been done better, or at all. That's not to say it's not a great phone, it very possibly is. We'll let you know for sure once we put it through a full review, but it's not perfect and we've got a wish list of things that we'd like to see next time around. Of course we don't know much about the OnePlus 3 yet, but we may see it surprisingly soon, as there is apparently another OnePlus handset coming later this year, though it's not likely that this will be a true successor to the OnePlus 2, we'll probably have to wait until mid-2016 for that. But whenever we get the OnePlus 3, here's what we want to see. Read our hands-on OnePlus 2 review. 1. NFC. NFC is perhaps the single biggest omission from the OnePlus 2. It apparently wasn't included because it's not a popular feature, but that doesn't change the fact that almost every other flagship and plenty of lower-end phones offer it, not to mention the OnePlus One. It may also soon get a lot more popular, with Android Pay about to launch, so it's a feature that we really hope is reinstated for the OnePlus 3. 2. Fast charging. Quick charging is another thing the OnePlus 2 lacks. It's a little more forgivable than the absence of NFC, since it's a feature that's only quite recently been implemented into phones, but it's also a very useful feature, allowing you to juice up your handset in no time flat. The OnePlus 2 has a pretty big battery, but once it runs down you could be out of action for a while, so hopefully the OnePlus 3 won't lack it. 3. A faster fingerprint scanner. It's too soon to be too critical of the OnePlus 2's fingerprint scanner, but in early tests we didn't find it quite as fast as promised. So assuming it is a little slow, then obviously a faster one on the OnePlus 3 would be good. In fact, faster is always better, no matter how good the current one is. 4. Cool running. The Snapdragon 810 at the heart of the OnePlus 2 has had its share of problems in other devices, with various reports of overheating. Supposedly the OnePlus 2 uses an improved version, yet it doesn't seem immune to heating up. We'll let you know whether it's truly overheating or not when we put it through a full review, but if the OnePlus 3 can avoid even getting a little toasty, that would certainly be appreciated. 5. A QHD screen. The OnePlus 2 has a 5.5-inch 1080x1920 display, and while it's fairly sharp, it could definitely benefit from the extra pixels of a QHD screen, especially as it's on the large side. Hopefully the OnePlus 3 won't get any bigger. It makes more sense as a smartphone than a phablet, but it could certainly afford to pack in a few more pixels. 6. Long battery life. There's a 3,300 mAh juice pack in the OnePlus 2. That's pretty sizable, but then it's also a pretty sizable phone. It's not clear yet how long-lasting it will be, but battery life is a major issue with almost every handset, so however good it is, we're sure there'll be room for improvement. Whether through a bigger battery, a more efficient screen and processor, or full-featured power-saving modes, there's a lot that can be improved here, and we hope the OnePlus 3 implements those improvements. 7. A micro SD card slot. There's no micro SD card slot in the OnePlus 2, which instantly renders the 16GB model near redundant for any serious smartphone user. The 64GB one is a better bet, but then you're also spending more money, and we have almost 100GB of cat pictures we want instant access to, so a micro SD card slot would be a huge help. Hopefully OnePlus is listening. Its motto is never settle after all, and with the OnePlus 2 we have to settle for just 64GB of cat pictures. It's not okay. 8. Wireless charging. Not only does the OnePlus 2 lack fast charging, but also wireless charging. This is a technology which is still finding its feet, but for a self-proclaimed 2016 flagship killer, it's a feature we'd expect. We wouldn't be surprised if a wireless charging case is launched for it, but we don't want a case, we want the tech baked right into the phone. The OnePlus 3 has to have it, or OnePlus might need to rethink its marketing, as by 2017 we half expect our phones to fly, while wireless charging should be as common as Bluetooth. 9. No lag. With a Snapdragon 810 processor and up to 4GB of RAM, the OnePlus 2 really shouldn't lag, yet while it's mostly lightning fast, we have noticed some lag with the home button, which didn't always return us to the home screen immediately. Hopefully this will be sorted with a software update, but we want the OnePlus 3 to be as smooth as silk from day one. 10A similarly low price. Any issues with the OnePlus 2 will be largely negated by its astoundingly low price tag. Sure, it's not quite entry range, but with a starting price of £239, $329, around $452, it's roughly half the price of phones like the Samsung Galaxy S6, despite packing similar specs. That's a massive win, and for the OnePlus 3 to keep the momentum up it will need to be similarly affordable. If we sum up, we want to see in OnePlus 3 a Quad HD display, 4 or 6 GB of RAM, NFC capabilities, fast charging, fast fingerprint scanner. Thanks for watching.